Start recording here. Alrighty, here we go. Number 13, I believe. Match 13.
It's around that.
Yeah, I'd say it's around there. Haven.
Thank God I stopped playing. I hate this map so much.
A lot of people do. Connor was very iffy on this one, but it seems like he vetoed Icebox more than this. But
Icebox was the first map we played, wasn't it?
I believe no, it was actually Ascent because Bobby went 35 kills that game, and then it was Haven. Haven was our second map actually, and that's when Sean dominated. So glad to have this map back. We haven't seen a good game.
Team that game.
Yeah, it was a bit of a domination match.
That was during my Sova run.
Yeah, that's when, and then you went from Sova to Brim to Breach, back to the Initiator. Alrighty, 3 picks coming in. Danny, sorry, Danny decides to go for the Jet, leaving.
Brim is interesting.
Yeah, Jay hovering the Brim. They don't have many smokes players for their side. Shane actually does like to play the Omen sometimes.
Omen, yeah. I wonder why he wouldn't play Omen here. Bobby
might want to run the double smoke, which is a bit interesting, knowing that he likes to play Fade. This is perfect for Fade.
I wonder if we get the
select your agent.
and it happened.
Yeah, it happened. And then Shane possibly going the Neon here. Alec, not knowing what to lock in, he decides to lock in the Sage. Did they decide to go? Bobby going to Sova. I've never seen him play Sova.
This is very interesting.
Very interesting now. Double Sentinel. Both team comps have a double duelist. Last game was actually only single duelists. While Danny and Shane both running duelist, I think they want this match to just end as quick as possible.
Probably. I've seen Shane run Neon before, but I have not seen Danny run Jet.
Danny has played Jet in customs, I believe, once, and then in one of my matches he actually played it once as well. He's not bad with her, I'll be honest. He knows what he's doing. I have motion. Why am I getting motion blur? But again, Shane as well. Shane does like the Neon. He usually loves to run the shotguns on Neon. But a lot of the people, the high fraggers being Alec, Nico, Bob, and Matt, just no duelists from all of them. 3 of them picking the Sentinels, 2 of them on Chamber here. Matt and Nico.
Do you have Matt on Chamber, not Reyna? So I don't know if we've seen Matt play Chamber.
In a custom, it's probably happened maybe once, but Matt opting in for KO or Reyna is his main pick for customs. We haven't seen actually a KO since last match wasn't either. Connor KO being his main here. Bobby gets 1, but Alec gets the trade. It's a decent trade, but they already have the smokes out. Shane is just running around. Connor gets the kill, but Alec again with the refrag. Nico gets 1. But then Mazda trades. A lot of trades coming in here. Evan getting 1. But Alec getting another 1. And then Alec getting 4. What a round coming out from Alec.
Danny got stuck in the window there on Heaven.
Oh, he was going Heaven. Again, with this A site, it's a pretty, I'd say, easy site to get on because you can push from 2 different areas. But the retake is a bit interesting because you're playing from the height. So if you play util correctly with the flashes, but actually looking now, no like straight flashes from either team here, only blinds, which is interesting. And it's and like on this map where Breach is very viable as well as KO. Alec also going to Vandal. They're pushing straight through Garage. Danny's just not peeking it. They're already on site. Getting a lot of damage down on Alec. Alec has already used the heal on himself. Danny getting 1 already. Does he get the gun? He does. Perfect HP as well. Nico fast rotating. He has the Marshall. He sees Shane. They decide not to play on the platform, which is smart. Breaking the wall now. Alec really low. Nico's just slow peeking that. He needs to peek that faster if he wants it. Alec has that aimed in. Danny needs to peek it faster as well, but Danny decides to go for the Marshall here. It does not look good. They see them. I wouldn't put it against Bobby to get any of these kills here. But he reloads after only a couple bullets. chronic reloading syndrome. They get the Vandal back. Alec, 8 kills in the first 2 rounds.
Where was this before, man?
Where was this before? I mean, still, he got a lot of kills last game, but 8 kills already.
But, yeah, he's a lot quicker start from him this game.
It
Last
could
game, he
just-
was staying around 6 and like 8, 6, 10.
Yeah, and
He's
again,
coming out the gate. However, this is a good map for him.
yeah, I do agree. Sage pretty viable on this map, but I think Alec,
But even for him in general, like Alec, plays well on Haven a lot.
he
When I
likes
even
to
watched
use those duels for like again Haven, very long angles getting onto site, but when you're on site, it's very short angles. So you need to know how to play them very correctly. Bobby just dumping util.
Jay are interesting.
I agree. Danny playing up top here. Nico getting 1, but getting reback.
down
Bobby
A.
good for 2. They have bomb down. Was that through a smoke? I don't know. Matt inching his way towards the bomb here. Gets blinded out.
Player standing.
Very well played by Connor. He gets the orb. Mike just sitting down there. He decides to push on the
Evan's going
site.
for a long walk.
Danny sees him.
User survival.
I would call that more of a lucky shot than anything. That was, he was just spraying and hoping.
Jay's
Nico.
smoking Hell's interesting.
I think, to be honest, he might have thought he
you
smoked
think he
heaven.
missed?
I think he did miss.
No,
Which,
'cause he smoked both, which is making he put them all at the same time. So I think he's smoking Hell intentionally, which is an interesting.
it's very
strategy.
interesting. No one usually holds hell, for regular
Defender's side.
takes. There are on defender side. There's many better places to hold. Now Nico getting the op signature gun.
This is not as
Matt just Ferrari peeking that. Matt, he knows how to peek these angles, and just like against the op. But Nico is really good with the stop. Evan stepping up with the bomb here. Do they get onto B? They're trying to push the garage. Does Bobby have an angle? He does, but does Mike decide to go up? Connor holds outside.
I think they're gonna go around to A here.
It's very possible. No one holding
Which
A now.
everyone's rotating to B, so that might be the best move.
Yeah, there's so many people on
Oh,
B.
they might be. It looks like they're
Can-
splitting it.
Shane decides to leave. They have the bomb going towards A now.
Yep, they're all rotating
They're
back.
they're rotating now. They realize it before they get the plant down. Very smart from them. But we have 2 lurkers.
Nico op in heaven.
He has the up in heaven. There's no smokes there. He sees where the bullets are coming from. Does he get it through the smoke? He still misses. He was so close too, but they're getting the kills anyways. He was hovering over.
So upsetting.
They're pushing to flank. They might be able to. They're getting the defuse. They're getting the defuse. It's not on time.
1 enemy remaining.
This, my friend, is why you don't flank in this game.
Mike was way too slow there.
Especially on a save round, Mike and Matt were playing extremely slow, while their team doesn't have the abilities and the guns to hold site well. They need to pick up the pace and just get there as fast as possible so they can use that roam to their advantage. But it was just too late, which sucks.
If Matt and Alec play like aggressive here, like Matt's playing pretty passive for what he usually.
Yeah, and I think it's because he's on the chamber. I mean, again, you can play him pretty aggressive, but it's not like he's a sentinel. He doesn't have those entry capabilities. Oh, Connor getting tagged up.
That's really good with flash and blinding characters, so that's interesting. He's kind of taking a back seat here.
Yeah. They're most of them really just stuck in this garage. Shane making the wall for them to get out. But Jay just looking through. Alec gets the spray through the wall. 1 for 1 now. Great wall by Shane. Concussing through. Gets. Oh, but he misses. Connor catches him. His pants down.
1 enemy remaining.
Nico with the nice ass flick. Jesus, but they didn't know where Alec's holding. Alec good for
Oh, unfortunate.
2, but
Probably should have went back after that first frag.
I agree. I mean, he had a decent angle there with the wall. Again, really weird walls. Danny and Alec being our resident Sage mains, but I've seen no real good, like, viable walls coming out from either of them. Last match especially, Danny was walling, I believe it was A site default for bind, and he walled too far ahead, and they had angles. And right there, Alec not walling correctly and walling.
Alec has yet to really learn how to play an agent.
Yeah, and I think he's refraining from doing it because he doesn't know he wants to play it. And Sage is kind of just that character right now that he's like, hey, I like to heal myself.
It's kind of like the Sova.
You want to play? Let's play.
Yeah, like you play what you know, and for him, there's really no one interesting. Maybe when a new character comes out, he'll find it more interesting. Matt gets the pick on Evan now. They have Seaside free.
It's a good smoke.
Pushing through now. Connor gets one. Dismisses out. Very well played. Mike popping the ult. But Connor still gets him. Matt gets the refrag though. 3-on-2. Evan gets the bomb down. Or Jay, sorry. Evan is on the other team. I'm not used to Jay playing Brim here. Danny just dashing in.
Last player standing.
And Bob gets him.
Has no idea where he is. He looks lost.
They can play for it, but they lined it up. One was sitting bomb, tapping him. The other one was holding another angle. It's really hard for Matt to get that down there on a 1v3.
Mike's Reyna is he does not push his blinds as fast as he needs to.
Yeah, I see Mike as a very passive player, and we talked about this, and he agrees that Duelist is just not the role for him. But he likes the fragging characters, so he needs to find a character that, yeah, like he needs to find a character that fits him better, so where he doesn't have to entry. Because Mike, and pretty much every one of these customs, has played a Duelist, but isn't entering. I'd say perfectly. He does go in first sometimes, but he doesn't entry as well as he should be.
Also, looking at the scoreboard here.
Revealing area.
There they are. Really the only difference maker now. You see everyone kind of putting up a fight.
Sorry, I did have to pause for a second there, but we're back here. No one died on that.
Surprisingly, no B pushes yet.
Yeah, B is kind of that weird territory where it's really hard to push. They're decided to push in Garage for like the 5th time now, but Mike just peeking with his blind.
Possibly Bobby pushes it. Yep.
He decides to push in. Mike's holding him though. Bob gets the nice tap. Gets
Enemy
2. Nico also gets 2.
Spike down.
Really
C.
well played. Alex just stuck with the Phantom here in the res.
They're playing passive and then they die.
Yeah, it's like they're playing so hard on neutral, but they're not playing the picks because Bobby's team is just not playing super aggro. Alec gets one though.
They're playing slow enough that.
Just like everyone else.
Yeah.
They're playing too, like for attacking especially, they're playing way too slow.
I agree. It's just like, again, but they do lack the ability to get info. With having that no initiator, all they could really do is just kind of rush sites and hope. Shane, I mean, Shane, he's not really accustomed to the duelist playstyle, but he has been doing really good entrying, using his walls. Neon being one of the best entry characters right now and becoming meta.
Yeah, I agree.
Welcome again to the caster's desk. We're on game 2 of the night here. If you want to look at my live, these are the teams we're looking at so far. 5-2.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, I'm not live. I'll open that up for you and Jack here.
Spike planted.
It's a full C push as well. Yeah. Mike getting one immediately. Shane with the taser. But Connor finally gets it. I don't know what Shane was doing there. He just holding it. It was very Evan, I'll be honest. Sorry, that was Jay. I keep mistaking them. They're all pushed up at the same time. Danny, good for 2.
One enemy remaining.
They actually get the retake here. That's crazy.
Really good retake. Alec only having the Marshall though. They need one in the bomb. Nico's going around. He ults. They don't have no time. What are they doing? He hears them. Alec gets the kill on Nico with the op.
Wow, Alec actually clutches that
And
up.
he's gonna get the op. Or does he know? What is he doing? He died. He could have gotten a free op, but he died.
I'm confused here why Bobby didn't go for defuse while whoever was flanked.
I'm confused as well, but they played, the 3 of them did not play that well together. They could have had Danny hold or Bob hold while the other holds the angle. He only has the Marshall. He can't one-shot on body. But Alec, with those precision headshots, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, Alec with the sniper's scary.
Yeah, and I think I almost bring this up every custom that he's in. He said to me once that he doesn't like to op, but if he needs to, he will. Evan with the ult coming out here.
Actually, last game he was pretty excited to get the op in his hands.
Yeah, he's.
Down. I think he's starting to like it a bit more.
I think he's enjoying. Again, the CS:GO op is so much different.
It's a good molly from Evan right there. Not such a better one. From
Evan,
Jay,
like we like to joke about it, but Evan, he knows what his mollies do. I think the one thing he needs to worry about and work on more is his ults, because I did mistake
agree.
Jay's ult for Evan's because it was a bit weird. Usually when you're playing Brim, holding your ult for the retake is so good. Also, Matt going down here from Bobby, Danny.
Oh, he's product reloader.
Danny just spraying here. Honor died though.
Wow.
Jay getting the kill on Danny with the op. Or sorry, not the op, the Marshall, and Shane also getting the kill now down. Only Nico and Evan alive here on the 2v4 now.
Spike
Alec
planted.
does have the op,
It's Nico
and he's holding
Evan.
Heaven.
Evan's sneaking around here. Might pick up the kill on
Oh,
Mike.
but the
if he
timing,
pushes
the
left.
timing! Alec,
Mike, I think Mike gets him here. Do you think he checks that corner?
Last player standing.
I don't think he does. Alec gets the kill on Nico.
Oh,
But Evan
this
gets
Evan's
it.
better.
This is why Evan's better. He gets the kill there. But if you saw it before, Nico was about to peek the angle, but Alec unpeeked instead. But Alec still re-peeking and getting the kill on Nico. Evan playing the frags, just waiting for them to push out. Shane needs to leave, but he does have to sprint, so it's not an issue. He's pushing out by Evan, but Evan just leaves. He just decides not to chase it. I don't know why Shane's not using his, prominent ability with this character. He should just be running out of sight. Evan just.
I'm surprised you let Shane and Danny to play.
I mean, Danny was really, I guess he was more excited to just jump in for this, for the first match that we played. And Shane, I mean, Shane's always kind of half on, half off with these matches. But today, I mean, Joe did play in the first one with us, but said he didn't want to play the other one. Evan as well. Evan really didn't want to play the second one, but
too tired to play a second one.
this probably will end up being our last custom. But I mean, if there's 3 people in this call now, Sean, Jack, and Getty. If you 3 do want to play in the next one, we can run another one. Alec also just popping in here. 17 kills now. He's playing out of his mind. Bobby at 11, and then Connor at 10. Nico not doing as good as he did last game. Nico does it the
Jay's
off
pushing
though.
into garage. Interesting enough. Jay's looking at nothing.
Spike down.
Oh, he gets the wall bang. He gets the shot on Mike, and he gets the other one.
It's another shot
Shane
on Mike.
is just sitting and holding the op on the ground. Do they know where he is? It's a 1v5. There's almost no chance for him. They're gonna try to push out here. They get the kill regardless, man. 2 ops now. 1 for Connor, 1 for Nico. He's probably gonna give that to Bobby.
Jay pushed garage and wasn't really looking at anything.
Yeah,
Someone came through double door and just killed him.
I don't really understand what happened there. Shane was just like, he's left just kind of sitting there behind. Really odd.
This game score feels closer than the game actually is.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's just, I think it's because Alec is just shining so bright and the rest of his team really isn't. While Bobby's team has around the same kills.
Matt's probably also in the floor right now.
This is very true. I think he can, again, this is his first game on. I think he can pull it back. It's very possible for him. Again, there it is right now, getting the headshot.
Wall banging for Mike. Mike's gonna be caught with his pants down here. Oh, Connor misses. Alec might pick up that kill on Nico. He gets it.
He does. Matt now getting his second one here.
Alec may push.
Danny gets the kill though, and Connor, again, bring it back to a 2v2. They're in garage. They know where he is though.
One enemy remaining.
Connor with a nice shot.
Spike down. C.
Alec whipping.
He's missing.
Alec just whipped. He's 7 HP though. He's just spraying through.
I don't know why he wouldn't push the up with Evan. Or whoever it
He
was.
decides to wallbang it, but then he leaves right before. They have a double angle on this
Wow.
bomb here. Alec does have the time. He can go around.
30 seconds
He
left.
decides
Making
to.
a lot of noise.
Connor can't hear him, but now he does. Connor misses.
One enemy
He
remaining.
gets the running. Does Danny try to hold the
Danny's
angle?
got
He does, but Alec gets the kill.
That's just your
Very well
Danny
played.
could've played that a little better.
Danny could have waited for him to
Last
grab the bomb.
round
Danny
before
had
the
time
switch.
on his side, but Danny wanted to play aggressive there. 6-5 here. Alec hitting the 20 kills before any of the rest of his team hitting 10. It is crazy. What a crazy game from Alec here. Wow.
Yeah, note to self, don't play against Alec on Haven.
Yeah. Sorry, as I said before, at the end of the last match,
You want to play?
my mom
let's
did
play.
ask me if I wanted a burger. And that burger is so fucking good.
Dude, I can go.
They both missed!
Oh, he barely misses that.
Nico and Alec, the two designated operas really, they decided to push on the site. They go 1-for-1 now. Now,
Gets the kill
Bobby
on
and the
Jay.
kill on Jay. Shane still not on the site.
Mike's
Mike just
Lost.
ulted and then, you know, does not realize where they are. Alec, though, gets the kill on Danny. Decides to wall up. Gets the one. Bobby, what a
Last player
shot.
standing.
But Connor's behind him. He sees him. Reyna ult, putting him in full invisibility. Shane is mad after that one. 7-5 on the half here.
Switching sides.
Another really, really close half. Jay only with 1 kill here. Mike with 2 and Shane with 3. But Alec with an astounding
that
22.
was a crazy play.
Originally, we were gonna have Connor on the side of Alec's team and Jay on the side of Bobby's team. But looking at it now, it would probably be a massacre from Alec's team if Connor was there.
Yeah.
Because Connor
Definitely.
tying someone like Bobby with kills, it would probably be like 9-3, maybe even 10-2.
Still, no one on blue side here in double digits except for Alec.
Except for Alec. Oh, they saw Alec. They know he's there.
Being safe.
Connor blinds through. Oh, with a nice head
right
tap.
there.
He decides not to overheal though.
It's a full push A.
He decides to dismiss. Connor, again, still new to the Reyna. I really need to teach him how to do this.
This is
Because
a wash
he,
right here.
he can be using so many good overheals. Oh, Matt with a nice
Ooh.
timing, but they know where
Very
Nico is.
slim peek there.
Nico's on site.
Definitely
Does Matt back into him?
One
He
enemy
does!
There he is.
Nico just holding the site. They think they all rotated out. Mike just... Mike almost just whipped so hard there, but they both have an angle.
I can't help but
He
feel
doesn't know
bad
where they
for Matt
are.
there.
He's gonna hold it. He's gonna hold it. That wouldn't have touched him. He might have been able to defuse. What are they doing? I don't know. I mean, again, Bobby new to the Sova. He doesn't really play the Sova that much, but there was really no need to shoot the shock darts there. It's like it's
I
good.
think
It's
that
good
2v1
damage.
is easy.
Yeah, it's just easy to just lay into him instead. Again, with the pistols are not long-range weapons, so it is just so easy just to like have 2 people lay into him. I mean, Mike did overheal; he had 150 HP, but Bobby just wide peeking with his bow out. Mike not knowing what to do. 8-5 here now. A buy. 3 phantoms coming in here from Bobby's team.
Revealing area.
Let's see what's going on with Matt here.
Oh, they just got in. They're just in. Right on the B.
Oh, that's B. Hey, that's our first B push.
The first B push. Oh, Bobby gets one through the smoke, and then Connor gets another. Shame playing the flank here with the Bucky.
That was a very good execute for their team.
Danny again. Always playing the Sage, but
Last player standing.
still, he doesn't actually. He does not call it initiate, or he doesn't call it an entering. He calls it instigating. Danny loves to instigate when he plays Jet, and again, he proved that he can, and you push straight in. And again, with Connor's blind, that's how you're supposed to entry. That is, and again, Danny just showing up. Shane and Mike. Mike,
Kill on that.
looking now, actually, Alex's entire rest of his team add up all their kills, and they're still not to where Alec is. Alec, 23 kills here, but they just can't keep up. Connor really just playing so well today. Matt just, well, he doesn't, why does he just doesn't TP? Matt could have TP'd there, but he doesn't. They just get another full-blown entry here. Free sight.
On site.
Jay tries to roam, but they know he's there on the flank. With the Bucky, he gets past, but nope, he doesn't actually. Connor gets the wall bang. Nico playing in hell, but Mike gets one. Mike just pushes out. Nico! Oh my god! He's forced to reload, but he gets saved by Bobby.
I'm thinking Nico and Connor should be separated.
I think they're of equal skill.
Yeah.
Because they are both very good, especially Connor on this Reyna, man. Connor is just putting in the work here.
He's playing really well.
But the thing is, I think this is really an outlier because you have someone like Matt, who just is not doing very well right now. So again, having Nico and Connor separated might fix things. Putting Jay on the team instead of Nico. But again, we'll probably be getting some new players on this next match. So there won't be time for that. I don't even know how many people want to continue playing after this. Jay just, he pushed out and he's just on his fucking iPad, sitting there, and dies. They push B again. So like, their comp with the Jet Reyna, it's just such a heavy pushing comp. Alex's team's supposed to be specializing for defense here, but Mike just walking through. That is not how you're supposed to play Reyna. You blind through the walls and then peek. You can't have your util out in the mid, just open space. You'll die, and that's just what happened. 11-5 here. It is a dominating attacking round now from Bobby's team. Connor still leading the pack here with 22 kills. Again, Connor, as I said in the last match, he's a very inconsistent player. But maybe he found his character finally. Maybe this Reyna pick is just like for him, and he's gonna put in the effort. Again, Connor.
Me and Connor are very similar, as in it's either we do really bad or really good.
Yeah, and Connor almost put both of them miss. Both of them miss again. Matt and Nico. They get the kill on Mike. They're just pushing. They're hard pushing again. Danny just hard entering now.
Blocking sight.
Danny really he's just showing up every other duelist in this lobby with his entering skills. Sorry, his instigating skills.
Danny's actually
He's doing very well right now. Did they get the beeline on the site? But Evan gets him. Danny gets Alec, but Jay gets Connor.
Now we're cooking.
Jay's good for 2 now.
Remaining.
Matt gets 1. It's now a 2v1 here. Jay swings, gets a 3rd. Danny good for 3 there. It could change the momentum now. 11-6. Jay having his round. Still though, only 5 kills for Jay. Still, it's just they're Alec kissing Bobby, I guess, with the smoke. Again, I was gonna bring this up last round, but Connor putting in probably he's probably one of the highest levels out of all of our friends, I'd say. Closing in on Bobby actually, and I think he's might have passed Sean on levels. He is level 69, where everyone is more around the 20s to 40s. Bobby around 70. I play the game too much. I'm level 105. But Connor, he spends a lot of time in this game. He loves playing, and he's one of the people that plays alone. Jay, what is he doing? Jay didn't put his smoke down. He just runs out of cover. What is he doing?
I think they called A because Nico was there looking for a pick. And
Possible. They get the kill on
I don't
Shane.
see any other reason that he would try and go there. Like,
But why go straight to garage? Why not take the back route? Jay, I mean, really just an interesting game. Matt getting 1 on Danny, but Connor getting the refrag here. 3 on 2. Mike getting it. Mike in a 2v1 now. Evan and Bobby here.
Hey, this is deja vu.
He's
We've seen this
deja
once
vu.
before.
He's but they're playing it so much better now. Playing it with the brim ult and the guns instead. They learned their lessons and they
Probably
played
the
that.
best remote we've seen.
Probably the best ult brim ult we've seen in this entire match, I'd say.
Damn, what happened to Shane?
Shane is just not having it. Shane, Mike, and Jay are not having a very good game right now. Again, Jay, originally we were going to put Jay on the other team for Connor, but we decided not to. And Connor, I mean, Connor is fragging over almost everyone.
Usually Shane and Danny are like the two to compare. Danny's
Yeah.
just playing really
Scanning
good.
ahead.
I mean, it really depends because Danny plays more of a fragging role. Oh, Jay just spraying through, gets one with a molly.
Spike down.
He gets a lot of damage down.
They guessed right with that triple smoke, right?
Yeah, the caterpillar smoke. Alec only has the shotgun here. It's 12-6. Mike gets the kill. Alec grabs the gun. Alec gets one. They know where they're planting,
Very possible.
One enemy remaining.
and they get it. Again, I think when it comes to shooter games, Shane lacks in the aiming department. I think Shane understands Valorant almost better than most people in this lobby. But it's the lack of his FPS experience that holds him back.
Just doesn't play.
Danny,
games like
again,
this.
Danny doesn't play many FPS games these days.
He's running an Odin.
I mean,
Shane
again,
is running an Odin.
he decided to run the Odin
doesn't care at this
just this
point,
round.
so.
They want to get the win here. 5 rounds they need to get. It's possible. We've seen it before. Can they do it? Shane just spraying through, getting a little bit damage on Connor. So loud, the Odin. 1 for 1 here. Not a lot of money, actually, from the side of Team Bobby.
Oh,
Them getting Alec down. 4 versus
that's
3 getting onto
Alex.
site here.
I think that shows
Matt gets
Alex's,
Nico.
inexperience in the
Spike
game.
planted.
Trying to show
He's
us
just
where
running
he
and
is.
gunning. Jay's just running and gunning with the Spectre.
Hey, it's the gun you can do it with.
They have an open slot here. They decided to defuse.
Shot down.
He can survive it.
Dart.
He jumps out of the way. He gets the bomb halved.
Last player standing.
Bobby ults too early.
Yeah, it's definitely.
He thinks he's still on the bomb. What is he thinking? He's not playing with his headphones.
Neither of them are defusing.
One enemy remaining.
But he gets both regardless.
With those
Attackers
two,
win.
no, I would have
Bobby
defused.
could not have played that worse, but still came
But
out.
no, somehow they played it worse.
And they somehow they needed
I
Jay to
have
hold.
Jay,
Matt has the more
yeah.
confident aim there. They needed Jay to hold. 13-7, another good one coming out.